What if you sold the business everyone knew you for to chase a calling into uncertainty with AI, advocacy, and a bigger why? Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of the Digital Mayors Podcast. I am Dan Nathanson.
Woot woot. And I'm Michael. Hidden gem people, smart local moves, and the stories that make South Florida a place you love to live, work, play, learn, give, and thrive. That's our lane, baby.
That is our lane. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much. We are so glad that you're here. And if you have never seen us before, we are two brothers with four businesses, one mission and zero interest in politics. We're really just interested in the good stuff, the people, the purpose, the stories that make Palm Beach and Broward County awesome. Just awesome.
By the way, I kept my fingers to myself. I didn't put up the 4, the 2, the 0, the 1.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
We love talking with folks who make South Florida more awesome. And Justin, you're one of those people. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, man. And if you would like a warm introduction to today's guest or anyone that we've chatted with, email the bros at lovewhereyouLiveFL.com and we'll make that happen.
Yes, so today's guest is a past client, a friend, and a pro who's walked the real entrepreneur's path.
For sure.
Justin Ross, claims consultant and public adjuster at Claim Closers. He sold a very successful insurance agency, stepped into the unknown, launched an AI-forward consulting practice, and now advocates for families and businesses when insurance gets, let's say, it's complicated.
Complicated. That's a good way to say that. He is also the husband to our recent guest, Brenda Ross of Brenda B Photography, dad to Braylon. He's annoyingly fit.
Jerk.
Right? Annoyingly fit. And thanks to me, now hooked on Peter Pan honey roasted peanut butter. And as I said when I first told you about it, Justin, you're welcome and I'm sorry.
Yes.
Justin, welcome to the show.
Welcome, dude.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, we are excited to have you here.
Yes. So let's jump right in. Is that cool?
Yes, please.
Let's start with the leap. You sold a successful business that people knew you for, right? To build into uncertainty, right? So what did you feel in your gut and what made the leap a must happen and non-negotiable?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. So I reached very high levels of success with the agency. I went on trips. I won high awards and I had a nice stable income coming in, year after year. But
yeah, it was getting annoying, all that stable income.
all that
Let's
success.
just throw it out the window.
Traveling again, another award.
Travel and money, screw that.
And it was a combination of things that kind of affected the decision. And I would say that it was, part a calling, as you mentioned, and it was also part strategic. Just looking at where things were going and my own personal aspirations. It's a decision that I made very personally. I didn't take it lightly, and I made it to follow a greater sense of purpose, I would say, realizing that the life I was in and the stability that I was in and everything that was providing really doesn't mean much at the end of the day if you're not coming home feeling fulfilled.
Oh,
Wow, that's very profound.
who knew?
I know.
That I love that. But by the way, that's why we're sitting here. That's why we talk to awesome people because, listen, Justin was our insurance agent.
Yeah.
And, he had a successful career, a great practice, lots of people coming to you.
What do we call him? And we've told him before.
Uh-oh, what?
The insurance nerd.
The insurance nerd.
Like,
yes.
you need to know something about insurance?
Yes, Justin knows.
Justin knows.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Reads policies,
Yeah,
knows
nerd.
guidelines.
but thank you, because you made our lives better and easier and
When I put Braylon down, you used to just read off the policy.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom, out.
out in about 8 seconds.
It puts Braylon's his daughter. Just put her right to sleep. That's a parenting tip of the day?
Oh,
If your child won't fall asleep, put an insurance policy in front of them.
That it works every time.
The deck page, that's all you need. Read the declarations page. There you go. She'll be out like a light.
It's the other 90 pages.
Yeah, that might help. All right, so let's ask. Let me ask you this. You've moved from being an insurance agent and now you're a claims adjuster.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't know what a claims adjuster was until we knew what a claim adjuster was. Right?
You're welcome.
Unfortunately, my brother needed one years ago, and before Justin was our insurance agent. And so, what is a claims adjuster? What do you do? Why would someone need a claims adjuster?
Basically, if we're looking at the raw statistics in the state of Florida, 45% to 55% of claims are denied.
Wow.
You just let that sink in. That's
Yeah.
one out of
Honestly, I figured it would have been higher.
Yeah,
be honest with you.
and with some companies it is. And then the ones that are paid are grossly underpaid. Well, why is that? Basically, if you think about the way that the system works in general, I'll walk you through it real quick. Basically, if you have an insurance claim, who do you call? The insurance company. Who does the insurance company send out? They send out an adjuster. Sometimes those are technically labeled independent adjusters. Sometimes those adjusters work directly for the insurance company. Either way, they're there on the directive of the insurance company. So naturally, the motivations of those people that come out the first time.
Who are they going to look out for? The people signing their paycheck,
got
Right.
Yeah,
or Joe and Mary Smith?
So where I come in is not working for the insurance company, but independently for the homeowner with only the homeowner's interest in mind.
That's so cool, right? And amazing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is newer for Justin, and I already know it's going to be a home run. I mean, my first interaction, right, before I even knew what a public adjuster was, I had an issue at my house. I called our awesome insurance agent. I won't mention her name. I said, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This is what's going on. And her response was, Justin, I can't help you. I'm like, what?
That's not the answer.
What do you mean? I had no idea what to do. Someone goes, oh, call a public adjuster. I'm like, what's that? So I found someone who didn't do a very good job for me.
Sorry to hear that.
He's being very kind.
Yeah. It was a very stressful. And by the way, this is, whether it's business or home, it is stressful, right?
Correct.
This is where you lay your head. This is where you run your business. I mean, it sucked, man. That was one of the worst times of my life because we were going through all this stress, not knowing what to do with zero help. So people need you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. So public adjusting is a world that most people don't even know about, right? Like we talked about, and only meet on a hard day, like me. So why this lane for you, and what does doing right by the insured look like in action to you?
So why I chose this lane was, it's interesting because even as an insurance agent, there's a different perspective that you have on things. And I actually didn't even have a good taste in my mouth, much like your experience, Michael, with public adjusters. And it took me kind of by a twist of fate meeting the right person to realize that ethical, high integrity type of work in this field could be done. And something spoke to me at that point because I just like to help people.
Right.
That at the end of the day,
we can vouch for that, having been on the receiving end of your help, for sure.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of joy and it gives me a lot of fulfillment to help people, or I wouldn't have gone down this road.
We know that. We're just letting them, they need to know that.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah. So this just seemed to me like it was a good pivot to be on the other side of the fence. And I was, as an insurance agent, I was just on the other end of the line far too many times, hearing people cry, sometimes hearing people cry to the level where their lives were destroyed, as a result of interactions that might have happened with the insurance company. So for me to step up and champion and be able to advocate and help people was the reason.
Wow. That was a good answer, right? For real. Here's the thing. Like I've said before, I said it when we talked with Mark Wigner, who is a city councilman. I have a really good bullshit meter. I really do. Yeah. I mean, I know when someone, I just can feel integrity when someone says what they mean and means what they say, and that is you, right? Justin Ross, you saying that, I get that you believe and you feel like people need help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a great compliment.
Yeah, listen, it's just the way I see it. The way it is. All right, so let's pull back the curtain a little bit. What's something you think that people don't realize about claims consulting that actually makes a difference, that actually moves the needle for families or businesses, right? What's something they can do that you as a claims adjuster can do to help?
A lot of it just has to do with very complicated legal language. I'm sure both of you guys and anyone who's listening to this, podcast right now has probably gotten insurance packets. Not a couple pages, right? But you get packets that are about that thick, right? Well, think about that. That is basically all of your rights, your responsibilities, and everything that is convoluted in 90, 100, 120 pages. Right. So that almost screams that you need representation at that point, right? Only because there are so many different elements from a legal perspective that are in there that you need someone to help translate that and to help champion for the things that are in that to, get you a fair settlement or maybe having a claim covered in some cases.
I love that. And so what came to my mind when Justin was saying that is like, when over the years we've helped a lot of people buy new construction homes. And new construction, the developers have their contract.
Dude, I was literally thinking the same.
Of course.
Thing. Holy crap.
Right? It's almost like we've
Get
been in
out of my
business
head,
together.
man.
It's almost like we know each other. But so you go to buy a new construction property.
Yeah.
The developer has a contract that was put together by their attorneys, heavily weighted in their favor, and they very rarely, I mean, in 26 years, me having my real estate license, very rarely have I seen a change made, an addendum made, something stricken from their contract. So what we've always advised is, hey, listen, yes, everybody's buying new construction and they seem to be okay. Here's this, normally what is it now? The contract's 13 pages or something right now. The basic contract, their contracts are 30, 40 pages. What we say is you need to have someone review it just so you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
That way you have an idea. That way you can make a good choice because it's weighted heavily in their favor and the what ifs benefit them. You just need to know, are the what ifs, better or worse,
Right.
And what makes the most
It's
sense
worth
for you.
the $1,000
Correct.
to know if it's worth to sign that contract.
And it's
100%.
such a perfect analogy and a way that people in real estate like yourselves should be used.
Yeah.
Because there is protections that are needed there. And honestly, until you just mentioned that wasn't even something that was going through my mind.
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's needed, right?
Yeah,
because
it is.
Listen, if the contract is in English or whatever the language is, I mean, you understand the words, but not necessarily the way that they're put together or the meaning in that particular. So rather than going to law school on your own, have somebody review it for you. Rather than reviewing your insurance policy by yourself, maybe have not just an experience, an incredibly successful insurance agent who has put his daughter to sleep with insurance policies for years, review it for you and advocate on your behalf.
That's it.
Right? I love that.
That's cool.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Thanks,
I love
dude.
it.
Thank you.
So you also run an AI-powered consulting business, is that right?
That is correct.
So tell us about that, and how does AI help you get better results for your consulting clients?
AI helps you get better results for everything, to be quite honest with you. And I'm a big AI advocate. I have MIT education in AI that I got also during this transition through a certificate. And AI can enhance everything. So from a consulting standpoint, it can help do a lot of research on where holes, visibility gaps, things like that might exist for smaller businesses. And smaller businesses are really who I target for this. The ones that might have somewhat of an online presence, but don't really realize the power that could be behind it.
Cool.
And AI assists in that discovery process, and it assists in everything through implementation.
Again, having been the victim, the recipient, you didn't get to be on the call, but Justin and I had a call, and eventually I will get my shit together and actually start implementing some of the things we discussed, because I went through the intake, I went through the consultation and review, and it was awesome. Like, explode my brain, all the holes you found that were like, holy shit, we need to be doing this and we need to be better at this, and we shouldn't be here, we should be here.
Definitely.
It was incredible, and we just need to we need to make some time to implement. And actually, we've talked about how AI could help implement a bunch of that too.
And it can.
Right? It's cool. It's been an amazing process. So, quick detour.
Yeah.
Your home team, right? Brenda, Braylon.
Actually, he doesn't mean the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about them.
Now, no, we don't want to talk about the Dolphins.
I do.
Right? My brother.
Yeah, you guys might. You guys might.
Yeah. So, how do you and your family, how do you guys spend some time? Like, what do you do to keep yourself grounded? Other than, I don't know if I told you, Mike, Justin and I saw each other at a very fancy restaurant the other night.
Yeah. Oh, the finest in South Florida.
It was top notch. I was with Jacob, my younger nephew.
I know where you were.
Justin was with
by
his
the way,
daughter.
I was super jealous.
Yeah, you are.
I had to go to Oceans 234, which is awesome, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know. Great restaurant.
Right. Yeah, sorry, Danielle and Callie, if my brother was disappointed that he couldn't go to Cece's with with Justin and I.
Hey, it's all you can eat.
Oceans
It's all you can eat.
Right?
Listen, bang for the buck. That's like the best restaurant in town, right?
Exactly.
It ain't bad. But so
I'm like,
Send
Jacob,
the check.
right?
sometimes I'll say to my son, like, hey, you want CC's, right? I mean, if you're going, I guess I'll have some.
I'm not complaining.
But no more
Correct.
than 26 slices, okay?
yeah, right. That's it. That's it.
Grab the whole pizza off
course.
the thing. Right, exactly.
Of course. But so really, so what do you and Brenda and Braylon and your dad, like, what do you guys do to, how do you keep yourself grounded? Because listen, in your past life, in as an insurance agent, that's stressful, right? Just you sharing about the phone calls you've had to receive, that's stressful.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you guys keep, what do you do to keep grounded? How do you stay sane?
Well, the biggest thing is to keep our 4-year-old daughter grounded.
Yeah, that helps.
Because if she's not grounded, we're not grounded.
Yeah.
That's just the way that works. So we try and stay active as much as possible. So
You work out or something? Yeah.
I know. Like I said,
well, yes.
annoyingly fit, as I said. Look at the guns. Like, oh, come on, guy's annoying.
But yeah, we got to burn off her energy more than anything. So we like to do a lot of active things, whether that's mental or physical. So we'll do a lot of, physical related activities with her and take her to trampoline parks and, play outside and do things of that nature to just to help keep her grounded, because then we all stay grounded. And then when she's to bed, then Brenda and I can relax
Can connect
and enjoy
again
the night. And I will say one thing too, that I think has really been crucial for us as a couple, as a married couple, is that ever since Braylon was 3 months old, we did date nights. And
Love that.
Yeah. And I mean, we've consistently kept that up until
It's
now.
important.
Important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You do that, right? Mike and Lydia, they go out and date nights. Again, you're not as consistent as you should be.
Right. We actually took it one step further, which I think is really cool, because we believe that together time is really important, as is time with friends.
Oh, yeah.
So my wife and I, we attempt to do date night once a week. And also every other week, like every other Friday, we take turns. So this Friday is her night. I take care of the kids, whatever needs to be done. She goes out and does whatever she wants to do. Next Friday is my night. She stays home with the kids. I go out and do whatever I want to do, because it's important. You got to get that friend time too. It's good for your relationship.
Oh, it's so important. And we actually do that also.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
So,
Well,
yeah.
he doesn't call me. That's
I know. Well, listen. I know. Oh, yeah.
point taken. Okay.
Yeah, noted. And by the way, neither does Brenda. You have ATF, Brenda.
Although I do owe her a poker night. She keeps
Exactly.
texting me. You're right. I'm sorry.
We do some things usually together. You're right about that.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I'll hear about it. So with the transition in your businesses, what changed at home? Like, so do you have more date nights now? You get more Braylon time, less your own self-care? Like, do you get to go to the gym more? Like, 'cause I mean, obviously you went to the gym, but is it like you get to do it more now, less?
Yeah.
More time
that's
for
actually,
peanut butter? I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. Right?
peanut butter is every morning, by the way. Thank you guys so much for
Right.
that.
I told you, you're welcome, and I'm sorry. It's so good.
It really is the best. But yeah, no, basically my routine has changed a lot. One of the first things that happened during the transition, I'll tell you a story and then talk about the routine, is that as an insurance agent, I was so busy from the time I got in to the time I left. I never was able to pick my daughter up from school.
Yeah.
And there was a random Wednesday, after the transition occurred, and I was able to surprise her and go to school.
So cool.
And her eyes lit up. She ran at me. She gave me a giant hug. Dad, I'm so surprised you're here. And that moment was like,
Oh,
Made the right choice. Made the right choice.
that's it.
Right?
And then as far as like just my routine in large, it's been interesting because I've stayed very disciplined, even with
Really? Wow.
work.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah. Annoyingly fit. Have I said that 3
I
times?
believe in the prior podcast, it was called Tightwad.
Maybe.
Not that he listened.
Not that he,
Not that
But
I
by the way,
listened.
who said that?
was it me? I would never.
It was one of you.
It was
for sure.
Brenda. It was Brenda.
So anyways, I've stayed disciplined, but I have been able to definitely have a more consistent workout routine in the morning, sort of a grounding ritual, if you want to call it that, before my day starts. That's been absolutely huge as far as that's gone. And the rest of it has been very focused on these two ventures, so there hasn't been a huge amount of change other than some flexibility of being able
And that
to do more.
flexibility is so cool. I'm so fortunate to be as close as I am to my brother, and
Definitely.
to see what a great husband and great dad he is. Like, and to be able to, I love that you let me be part of that too. How many times I got to go to the kids' daycare or school, the play in the middle of the day. When Mikey and Jacob were in Shrek, the play,
Shrek the musical.
in middle school, we videoed.
That was awesome.
3 times. Like, we saw them perform 3 times. Like,
That's amazing.
There were very
It
few.
was elementary school. So
elementary, yeah.
So my older one was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And the younger was there 5, so he was kindergarten or 1st grade, but I think he was kindergarten. So my older one was part of the play, and my younger one had like a tiny little spot, Baby Shrek, where he just walked in.
He was perfect.
That's
And,
amazing.
It was the cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about owning a business is we could be there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I've got $10 billion to go buy a house. Sorry, I'm at my kid's play.
Yeah.
I have another
That's it.
appointment. That's
That's
it.
it.
You just have another appointment.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
By the way, listen, and one of
the
the ways that we're able to do that is because we have great teams, right? Because listen, just like recording the podcast, Kelly, Michelle on the real estate team, Mo and Melanie, and like everybody in the mortgage. Everybody everywhere is doing amazing things and making us look good.
Yeah, get to work, team.
Right, so that we can connect with people and bring in more business and teach people about, what's awesome about South Florida, right? We're very fortunate that we're able to do that. And, you
I feel
benefit
the same
that,
way.
right? It's the
Yep.
best. It's the
100%.
best.
Yeah, and by the way, we should be texting each other when the peanut butter is BOGO at
Oh,
Publix.
yes. We should
You're
do that.
absolutely right
We
about
should,
that.
by the way, we
see
should
it.
start a group chat, a peanut butter group
my
chat.
God.
Because this is like spreading, get it?
Huh?
Spreading.
Noted.
Because like we go to Publix every Sunday together.
Yeah.
Right, and it was BOGO this week, but only the smaller
small
ones. I'm like, why are we gonna waste?
Yeah, waste
I
it.
know.
gonna waste that
no,
shit for?
no, I have.
When the big ones are on
exactly.
sale. And by the way, so I don't know when it started, but I became like somewhat of a germaphobish kind of person.
It happens.
I don't like sharing my peanut butter with others. I share it with my wife.
Under
It's my wife.
protest.
Yeah. No, it's all good. So I have my own jar.
Yep.
And it says "Daddy's don't touch." I write
Yeah.
on it, "Don't touch my damn peanut."
Your brother told me about that.
He did?
I told
Yes,
you what I was
the
telling you.
thing.
Like this is how good it is. It's
Yeah.
so good that my brother has a jar that he
Don't
writes
touch.
on. Don't touch.
You know what's the worst is trying traditional peanut
Yeah, it's
butter
not the
after,
same.
Oh,
and I'm
not the
like,
same. Gross.
what is this?
Who eats this
This
crap?
is terrible.
It's not the same.
And by the way, the best part of the peanut butter is that first scoop.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You pop off that top and just it's so flat. Like just get it. Oh, we should have it. We should just like have it on set.
A peanut butter podcast, Ben.
Ben, could you get us some?
Sponsor? Maybe some sponsorship,
right?
maybe? I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll
Peter Pan, we want you.
and CC's.
Yeah. No peanut butter pizza. Dessert pizza.
Are you kidding
Hey,
me?
you never
A
know.
dessert
A
peanut butter pizza?
chocolate
You
dessert
sprinkle a little
Yeah.
chocolate on there? Are you
Yeah,
kidding
I
me,
think
bro?
that might be pretty good.
Done.
Nutella, maybe.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Just saying.
Is it weird I'm turned on a little? Oh wait, hold
Okay.
Have you ever done Oreos in peanut butter before? You ever tried that before?
Not.
on. So
No.
so can I tell you something?
Don't listen to him.
This is a fight that there's two things my wife and I argue about. One is college. I feel it's not necessary unless you want to be something specific. She said you should go to college. Second thing is cookies. I think Oreos are the worst cookie ever made in the history of the world.
What?
They're so dry and terrible. The flavor is good. Like I like cookies and cream ice cream, all good, but you will never catch me eating an Oreo.
That's plastic.
Can you
And
try
she loves them.
try an Oreo and peanut butter? Can you do that for me?
Yes.
I'm
I
embarrassed.
really,
right
I
now.
really genuinely wanted you to see if you actually like it because I think it's life changing. It's very good.
Have you? But have you done it with the Peter Pan peanut butter?
No, I honestly.
We've
Bro,
only been talking to Ben
Bro,
about Peter Pan
haven't-
He
peanut
doesn't
butter.
listen.
I haven't tried it yet.
Well, now you have to.
I know.
For sure.
Please, Ben. Please,
Damn.
we beg of you.
I'm gonna have it at the party. all right?
Okay.
Yes. All right. So now let's get into our fun segment.
Ooh.
And again, he's not as bright as Brenda, so he might not get
might
this.
take some
This is
This
true.
one is called
It's true.
First Job, Best Lesson. So I'll explain to you what that means. What was your first job and what was the best lesson you got from that job?
Right. Are there any lessons from your first job that you still use today?
Yeah. You ready for this?
Okay.
Yes?
All right. Most people, first job, they're like flipping burgers or working at the mall or something. I was telemarketing for a company selling debt consolidation loans.
Really?
Shut up.
A first job.
First job.
How old were you?
16.
Shut the front
That
door.
is so freaking cool.
Yeah. So the lesson I learned from that is the power to get past no.
Yes, persistence.
Persistence.
Dude,
And,
how did you get into that? Because dad does insurance, right?
and it had nothing to do with connections. It was just a place that was close that I went into and applied, and I was kind of more selective than probably the average person looking for their first
Right.
job. And I took it, and I did so well at that. They like promoted me at 16 to
Really?
like work
Dude,
with
that
a
is
loan
so
officer.
cool.
And,
See, we learned something.
Yeah,
So cool.
That's so cool.
yeah,
So-
Wow.
That's sales, right? Sales. It works
right from the beginning.
You need it from for
Yeah.
everything in life.
Yeah.
Sales.
And can I just say something about Justin? Right. So when we first met him, we're like, I mean, he's good at what he does, but man, he's kind of not stuck up. Like, what's the word we're thinking? Like,
you can go with stuck up.
No, dry.
dry,
All right.
dry.
Right, straight face, poker
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
So
Because he's,
I don't
he's
remember the-
serious about what he does.
yes, I don't remember the first time we hung out. I can't recall. But the first time we hung out, I went to Dan. I'm like, this dude's awesome. Like,
Right.
how cool is it that he can be so serious and take his business so seriously, and then be such an awesome dude?
Yeah.
off that. Like, because you're
you.
a fun
Yeah.
guy. Like, when
Yeah,
we hang
for
out,
sure.
we have a good time. dude, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I just had to bring that up. Good dude. I like you.
Appreciate that.
He's all right. He's okay. That Justin.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Team Brenda personally. No offense.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, everyone's Team Brenda.
Come on.
I'm just the guy.
Right.
on the side.
Exactly. You're just the guy. Come
Arm
on.
candy.
But to be fair, she deserves it.
she's
so
pretty cool.
She's pretty cool.
does.
Yeah.
All right. So your story, what you talk about, it makes me think of momentum. Fix one thing, the next thing gets easier. And it's the same thing at home, especially before the holidays. So speaking of which,
It's called a segue.
it's called a segue. Oh, what was the comedian? Segue. Speaking of which, are you hosting this holiday season?
I am.
If you are, Home Dudes Florida turns your honey-do list into honey done. So think doors that don't close, fans that wobble, outlets that don't work, fresh backsplash, pressure wash, driveway and patio, that kind of things. Refresh bathrooms, the works.
New door locks.
New door locks. You just did those?
Just did that
Yeah,
today. Thanks, Indy.
Mm-hmm.
So mention the Digital Mayors podcast when you schedule and get 20% off labor, up to $250 savings. We do things the right way. And when things go wrong, what do we do, Dan?
We do the right thing.
We do the right
that's
thing.
That's just how we do. So visit lovewhereyoulive.fl.com. Click on the Home Dudes logo. Let us know what you'd like to get done. We will get you taken care of ASAP. So now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Justin,
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, shit. What's now?
where have you seen advocacy and expertise actually change an outcome for a neighbor or local business?
That's an excellent question.
And by the way, like we thought of this question for both of your businesses,
Right.
We thought of it for the consulting business and we thought of it for the claims business, right? Because you can make a difference.
Yeah,
Big time.
That's absolutely true. And
Yeah.
I mean, the heart of it is basically, sort of interpreting the narrative, right? When it comes to that. So as far as specific examples go, they're all over the place when it comes to this. So the insurance company might take one approach, based off the way that they feel their contract is written, and we might be able to show it in a different light. And as a result, that might, get a claim covered, or, based off of a certain amount that it might be offered on a claim, we might be able to find other things that were maybe part of the scope of work that, allow that to be settled at a higher amount. So that's on the kind of the public adjusting side. In regards to the consulting side, it's actually, that is the kind of the through line, right? Is advocacy,
Yep.
essentially. So a lot of small business owners, and I'm sure you guys can speak to this, just don't have the time or the knowledge to know.
You're talking to me, but
I'm
Well,
telling
again,
you.
why is he
mostly knowledge. But
Why? No, I was going to say, why is he looking at me? Because I literally just said I've been through the process with him, and I
Yeah.
haven't made the time
Yeah.
to take the yes. Okay.
So you need an expert, right? Someone who is versed in how to make yourself more visible, how to put forward, the right image, and how to kind of close the gap between, the business ownership and how that's presented to the world, in a digital way and also in other ways. So, yeah.
I love that. Again, it's too bad he's just not well thought out and
Yeah.
has no clue about what he's speaking. Right? That's too bad. So on the claim side, if someone watching or listening had a claim tomorrow,
Yeah.
what's their first couple of steps? Checklist.
Yeah,
What do
and-
they need to do? And maybe so they avoid a big mistake.
Yeah, and that's actually such an important question. And my answer as an insurance agent in my former life and also in this life
Yes.
are the same.
Okay.
And that's assessment, right? So you have, there's bad professionals in every field, and a public adjuster might go out, maybe that's not, ethical, go out and open up a claim no matter what.
Right. Because they get paid.
Because, or they get a shot at getting
Right.
paid or whatever, or they might just do it because they're not thinking about the other person. There are cases during the assessment process where it may not make sense to file a claim.
Right.
So as an insurance agent, I'd get the call. Not much I can do about it as an agent, but I get the call, and the first thing I would tell my clients where I got the call, I said, assess the situation. As an adjuster, I'm the one assessing the situation.
Right.
So I'll come in, and it's like triage in a hospital where I can tell them, good advice on what to do.
I love that. Right. So ask some questions, get the 30,000 foot view, figure out, okay, here's what our best options are. let's go this way.
Exactly. Now, I don't always have the benefit of being in at the very beginning, but it's
Right.
better if I am,
Mhm.
because I can give that good, ethical, sound advice at that point.
Right. So,
Yep.
so when somebody has a water issue, a fire issue, a mold issue, a trauma issue, something goes on with their business or their property, one of the first calls should be to you.
That would be ideal
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
It would be the best
Right.
thing
Because
for them.
because then they have a professional who is on their side, who knows the system and knows how to assess where you are and what the options are for you, right?
Yeah, and then one other thing to add to that too is that the professionals that I work with are also vetted for those same purposes, so that the people that are being sent out as a team to do the work are going to be ethical, honest, high integrity.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that.
I love that.
Ethical, honest, and high integrity. I mean,
That's who he is.
that's what we want, right?
And that's
what
who
we
he
all
is. Yes.
Right? That's cool.
Yep.
Do you have a book, quote, or mantra or anything that's helped to keep you steady while you're building into uncertainty with your new ventures?
Wow, that's a great question. And
He keeps saying that to my questions, by the way. You notice he hasn't
I
said
know.
that to yours.
I know. I know. Listen, why do you think I'm over here making notes? You literally see I'm making notes like, shit,
For
ask
sure,
better
for sure.
questions.
yeah, the mantra, and this is very hard for me to reconcile in my mind, and I think it's hard for a lot of people who might be going through something similar. When you're dealing with uncertainty, sometimes it could feel like you're on an island, just because you don't get that external validation that you
Right.
might have got, before, and you have to rely on that self-strength when it comes to that. So knowing that the things that you're doing are continuing to build towards momentum and being convicted that the things that you're doing are, kind of moving you in the right direction. And that can be very, very difficult unless you're the person in that transition
Yes.
to understand. So if anyone listening is in that transition, just understand, keep doing the right things, believe in yourself.
That's cool.
That's
And-
cool. Or I would add to that too, because that's beautiful, and we're going to take that clip, by the
Yes.
way, because that's awesome. It's good to have a partner, right? You've got
Yes.
somebody who fully supports what you're doing, as do I, right? I wouldn't be a quarter of what I am without Lydia backing me.
Oh, that's the
telling
partner
me,
he was talking about?
telling me it's going to be,
Whatever.
hey,
I mean, yes, of course, Lydia too. I'm busting chops.
for real. Like,
Of course, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, we know a couple of people that are married and are in business and that they don't necessarily have the full support of their partner. And we have seen the trauma, the stress, the struggles. What about not the person that sent us the text this morning, but the person who sent us, they shared an Instagram reel of a guy talking about
Three
you need-
families.
right. You have three families. You have,
The one you're born into,
yep.
the
one
one
you
that you
choose.
marry into or
Yeah, you create
create, and then your brothers,
your brothers.
which is the guys or girls that they don't go home and worry about, what your issue is. However, when you call them, they're there to offer their guidance and support and just say, hey, you're going to get through this. We've got your back. You need that because you don't want to bring that home to your wife and kids because it potentially could make home life bad,
More stressful.
or more stressful. Thank you. And that was a beautiful.
Yeah, it was really
I actually watched it twice.
same.
So you know.
It was cool. I'll share it with you. I'll make sure I'll make a note of
Yeah,
it.
and I want to give a shout out to Brenda because she, in my former life, I attribute so much of my success to her. And, say, oh, I went out there, I did all this. But at the end of the day, she was so supportive to me when I was owning the insurance agency and, helping to network and just being there for me every step of the way. And through this transition, it's been the same. And she has 100% belief in me.
I love
cool.
And that makes all of this possible,
Yeah.
right? Because without that, it would be so much harder to live off that mantra that we talked about.
Yeah.
It's cool that you say that. So I think I don't know if I've ever said on our podcast, but I say to people all the time how much I love your relationship with Lydia. Like I aspire to it, and same thing with you and Brenda. Like you guys like each other, you love each other, you share with each other, you support each other, you laugh with each other. Like that's the goal.
Yes.
One of the things that I read every morning is as a single guy looking for someone is I'm looking for someone that I can contribute to and make a difference for, and the same, to receive the contribution and to have a difference made, like to have that balance. I love that. I love that you guys
Thanks,
have
homeboy.
that. It makes a difference. I
Yeah.
can see it.
It makes the difference. The difference.
I love that. And so I think we touched on a little bit, but to the entrepreneur who's currently thinking about making a pivot,
Yeah.
what's something, an action that you would say, hey, listen, if you're looking to make a pivot, if you're itching, do this within 24 hours. Like, here's something to do. Take a step in the right direction.
And the answer is it.
The one thing.
Do it.
Yeah.
In other words, if you are on the fence, if you're feeling that tug, you know, inside yourself that you know something's not right for you and you're on the fence about whether to do it because you're following yourself, you're being true to yourself, and the rest is going to work itself out. You can figure it out as you go.
I love that.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Speaking of cool, what if we go from cool to awesome?
Oh,
I like that.
Yes. So we're going to do the Book of Awesome. So we're going to ask you, Justin, is to take this book. I mean, you already know what to do because you watched Brenda's.
I did.
You're going to take this book. You're going to open to a random page.
Yep.
Read the bold
Headline,
headline at the top, and let's see if it inspires a thought, a memory, a good feeling for you.
Okay.
Yes,
And,
go for it.
and if it's one you don't like,
Yeah,
you
feel
can
free to
pick another
flip
one.
pages.
We'll,
Page number 69.
There you go.
should be
67.
67.
7.
All right.
Why are you shaking your head, Ben?
Coming home after a long day to the smell of someone cooking dinner.
There you go. Right?
I don't really know that one. No, I'm joking.
Luckily, I do.
Yeah.
Because Brenda will cook.
That's awesome.
Usually a couple times a week, and she's a fantastic cook.
Mm-hmm.
And that is one of the best things because no matter what kind of day that you've had, you walk in the minute that smell hits you, it smells like love, right? So
Listen,
My
we
wife's
say all the
lemon
time.
chicken.
Yes,
Love
but
it.
we
I
say all the
love
time.
lemon
Our mom used to say, food equals love.
yeah.
Right? That's what it is. And it's so funny that we just said that was what you randomly opened up to after we were talking about having a supportive spouse.
So
having a
amazing,
supportive
right?
partner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way the universe works.
Yep.
I love that.
I mean, listen, after one of those crazy days, because again, we've all had them, right?
Sure.
Ben, we've all had those crazy days. You get home, I'm okay if it's cereal, like just
heck yeah.
something there
I know.
that I don't have to think about.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
And by the way, it goes both ways, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
When your spouse comes home and you guys have dinner working for them, they feel that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite comedians, Bill Burr, he does a bit. Basically, he talks about how, ladies, if you just do this one thing, your husband will love you forever. Make him a sandwich. and he says, listen, I don't mean, it's not a sexist thing. Just one time, walk over, make him a sandwich, give him a beer, and then leave. He will sit there and go, she made me a sandwich. Oh my God. Watch TV, whatever, just once every quarter. That's all guys need. Just food equals love. Show me you love me a little bit. That's support, right? It makes a difference when you come home and have that.
And she does so much more than that.
Yeah,
So,
correct.
Yeah.
Correct, right? It's very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, listen, speaking of, this makes no sense, but we're going to segue anyways. Speaking of sparing people headaches, car buying can be one, right? Mm-hmm. So at Rizzo Automotive Concierge Services turns dealer grind into done right.
Yes.
Tell Todd Rizzo your budget and must-haves. He shops the market, times incentives, handles the back and forth, negotiates better prices and rates than you're able to do on your own, and then delivers your vehicle to you.
It's such an awesome experience. We have watched him save people time, sanity, clearly money. When dealers have quotas to fill, Todd knows what to do. Like he works his butt off. That's his moment.
Yeah.
Where Todd goes to work. It's the best.
So if you want an intro, email us at thebros@lovewhereyouLiveFL.com with the subject, can I say it like this? Rizzo.
Rizzo.
And we'll connect you directly.
All right. We'll connect you guys. So Justin, you have your phone on you.
I do.
Would you please take it out and share what the picture is with your camera? Share it on your lock screen and just let us know what's the story behind it.
The story is I didn't set it yet.
New phone?
It is pretty new.
All right. Go, Justin. Go get a new phone. What was the picture on your...
Didn't expect that.
No, that was a very good... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Note to... Again, Dan's questions. Dang. Okay, yeah. So what was it on your previous phone?
Oh, that was Braylon in a sombrero
Oh, I love
at
that.
Torero's Mexican Grill in Parkland
Love that, right?
Very specific.
with stuff all over her
Of
face.
course.
Amazing.
Of
Well,
course.
that's how you know it's good.
Yes.
Right? Well, and it's so a Mexican place. Does she eat the food? What does she eat there?
Yeah. She likes tacos.
Like a quesadilla taco, something like that. So,
cheese quesadilla, taco.
all right. So my younger nephew, Jacob, Michael's younger son, we love, what's the name of the Mexican restaurant?
Casa Tequila.
Casa Tequila.
Oh, yeah, I like that
where is it? It's on Glades Road, right?
Yep.
Casa Tequila. And Jacob, this is what Jacob loves. The macaroni and cheese. which is very clearly boxed macaroni and cheese. You know, can we go to the Mexican place for macaroni and cheese?
That's
We need to
hysterical.
expand his palate a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to work on that for sure.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So quick hidden talent check.
Ooh.
What you got? Tell me a hidden talent.
Yeah. Do you have any hidden talents?
I can juggle.
Can you?
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Like,
We're not talking about
I'm
careers.
not like an expert juggler,
Right.
but I can juggle.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many balls at once?
Careers, right?
You juggle, right?
Slow burn.
That was very good. I didn't even catch that. Thank you for repeating that. That was very good. All
How
right.
many balls can you do at once?
I
Like
can juggle
3?
my own 2 balls.
There you go.
Or up to 3.
There you go. Three,
Awesome.
but you haven't like graduated to knives or bowling balls or anything.
Oh yeah, knives would be fun.
Chainsaws.
Yeah.
Well, no, listen, our friend, he was our next door neighbor when we were kids in Massachusetts, Damon. He got into juggling and he was juggling knives. And I remember,
What an idiot.
I remember
Damon, of all people?
because he's
Klutz,
such a good
clumsy.
dude. He's a klutz.
Yeah.
And I remember mom yelling at him, our mom, you put those away. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And now we call him Lefty
don't-
because he didn't put them away. No. All right.
I don't think Brenda would appreciate that
No.
habit.
Yeah. Probably not.
She doesn't want you juggling knives.
No, probably not.
All right, so we have fun. We laugh a lot. Is there something that makes you laugh all the time, no matter what? Like, what is it?
My daughter.
Yeah, right. Of course, the kids.
Yeah.
She at Cece's the other night. She was so cute because, right? She was there. The friend that she had made before. She was
yeah.
so cute with her friend before.
Yep.
This girl that they met out, and was there at Cece's, and they're friends, and they're running into the little playroom, and then when they left, and the other family came in, the man with the 2 or 3 girls, and he was at the change machine, turning dollars into tokens or whatever. She was I don't know if you could see, hands behind her back, looking at where the coins come out as they're coming out. And then looking at the man, and she was so beautiful, man.
So did he give it all to her or no?
No, Justin came over.
Do we have time for just a really
yes,
quick story?
of course.
Okay. So with my daughter, one of the funniest things is I was talking with Brenda. One of the things we're big on is being on the same page with parenting.
Oh yeah, that helps.
So, Braylon's 4 and she's already talking back to us, which I don't even know what the teenage years are going to look like, but that's fine. And we tell her, we go, Braylon, we just want to make sure we're on the same page. So she sits down at our art table, starts drawing, goes, Mama, Dada, I'm on a different page.
Oh, she's beautiful.
So cute.
And we
She
couldn't
is-
help
Yeah,
but laugh
like
at
again,
that.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And she's not wrong.
Is there anything on your bucket list that you've promised yourself for the upcoming year?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I don't know about the upcoming
Say good
year.
question. We say it again?
Yeah.
Good question,
Mike.
Michael.
Good question, Michael. Dan, I don't know what you're doing.
Whatever. I never liked you guys.
Yeah, so I don't know about the upcoming year, but I can tell you a aspiration that we have as a couple with travel, and that is seeing all 7 modern wonders of the world.
Oh, cool.
We've seen 4 of the 7.
Wow.
We still have the Great Wall of China,
Okay.
Where's
Taj
that?
Mahal,
Oh.
and
Sorry.
yeah, it's in Brazil.
Yeah, there you go.
And the Christ the Redeemer statue.
Oh, wow.
So those are the 3 that are left, and that's definitely on the checklist.
It'll be 3 separate trips, I'm guessing, right?
Oh, wait,
Well, no. What are you talking about? The Taj Mahal and Great Wall of China, same continent anyway.
All right.
yeah, no
Right. While
problem.
you're there,
I put it in Google Maps. It's like 5-minute drive.
It's only like this far.
The map, it's
yeah.
not that far, yeah.
It's right there.
What's something you're proud of yourself for right now?
Making the transition. Yeah, just making the
It
leap.
should be.
'cause
It's
hard.
brave. It's brave.
brave. It's brave. And it's difficult.
Yeah, and it's admirable to do what you're doing because of the reasons that you're doing it. Right? Is to do the right thing, to be an advocate, to be a resource for people.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And it's one of the reasons you're sitting here.
Yeah, it is.
Because we highlight the stories, the people that make South Florida a great place to live, work, play, learn, give, thrive. Right. That's it. This is the face of the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. Was there an incident? Was there a time what caused you to realize that work wasn't just business, that it was personal, it was meaningful?
Yeah, and see, here's the thing with that, and a lot of people that are listening to this, I guarantee you, some of them are probably going through the same thing. It doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
There's not an event per se that happens, but it
be cool.
accumulates.
Yeah.
But
It accumulates,
Not
and if you're doing what you do because it's making money, but it may not be giving you that fulfillment, it's something that erodes over time.
Yes.
And when it starts to bleed into maybe your time available with
Yeah.
your kid, or, the way that you might be interacting with your wife or something like
Yes.
that, then that's the point when you probably need to take a second look.
That's cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's a small win lately that made a big difference for you?
Small win that made a big difference for me lately, I would say just being under retainer for, the first referral that
Yeah.
came in
Cool.
for a client.
Right.
So,
That's
cool.
awesome. Listen, that's huge.
yeah,
Right. Because that's where momentum starts.
absolutely.
It starts with the first one.
Yep.
I love that. And so let's say as a claims adjuster,
Yeah.
if someone shadowed you for a day, what's something that would surprise them, you think, about what you do?
Something that would surprise them about what I do would probably be just how in depth I have to go into the process
Yeah.
to find what I need to find to, advocate for them, and how many different things that need to be done
Right.
to make that happen.
And by the way, probably just the fact that you take the time to go that in depth and that you have the knowledge and the resources to understand that you need to go that in depth, right?
And you do.
Yeah, you
And
have
you
to,
do.
right? To do it effectively, to advocate effectively. I
That's
think
it.
so.
All right. Name a thing or two about yourself that, nothing to do with your job,
Okay.
that would make people want to get to know you better.
And it's not the guns either, right?
No, not the guns.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon won't put up with that.
That has nothing to do with my job. I like to think that I can inspire people sometimes,
Yeah.
and kind of see the best in them and help motivate.
I think you're doing that today, dude. For real. Like you
that's
got some
great. Thank you.
quality answers there. I
Thank
mean,
you.
great questions, but very quality answers.
They're great questions.
Ben, can we
from
just
at
edit
least
them
one of
out?
you.
Can we just edit them out completely, Ben? Please. Please.
So that would be one. I think that, people in circumstances could find me motivating. And then also, as you said, sometimes I separate the work from the fun, but there's a lot of fun to be had.
heck yeah.
So I'm not afraid to have a good
Yeah.
time.
No,
Yeah.
not
Let
at all.
loose, have fun.
Yeah.
So,
And by the way, having been the recipient of some of the inspiration, like when I got into mortgages, I talked with Justin about, hey, when you were growing your insurance business, and he gave me some great advice that I
know that.
implemented
That's
and it
cool.
worked. Yeah.
That's cool.
I can for sure. So I can say for sure that.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Oh yeah, you gave me help in that for sure. And so you've given people clarity about insurance claims, about business consulting. So we're just going to give them some quick caffeine. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay.
do
So
it.
past guest Sarah Mark with 6 Coffee Bar, South Florida's friendly caffeine headquarters. Great people, great beans, the perfect spot. My
Great beans?
Yeah, coffee beans.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny to say. Great beans.
Leave your beans alone. Put your hands on the table and leave your beans alone, kid. Anyway, Sarah, I love Sarah and 6 Coffee Bar.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, by the way, that chicken Caesar wrap, are you kidding me, dude?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there? 6
No, but
Coffee Bar. It's on Federal Highway just south of Camino.
Okay.
And their Caesar chicken wrap sells out every day. It is amazing. They
I
make
like
it
me
fresh.
a chicken Caesar wrap.
Yeah.
You have
I
to.
love me caffeine. I
Yeah.
can't live without it.
Yeah.
The recommendation though is to either check Instagram or call beforehand if you want the Caesar wrap because they sell out every
Wow,
single
that's
day.
impressive.
I was gonna say
Excellent.
definitely call. I called at 10 a.m. and I was able to get it. But
Right.
Yeah.
And it was good, right?
Oh, one of the best.
So good.
One of the best Caesar wraps I've ever
Ever.
had.
Okay, well now
Yeah.
sold.
It's so good.
So if you want a warm intro to Sarah or the shop, email the bros at lovewhereyoulive.fl.com with the subject 6 coffee.
And it's VI.
VI,
Like
but it's-
Roman numeral 6.
And we'll set up for you to meet local over lattes.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes. So Justin, thank you for your honesty, your bravery in transitioning from a very successful career, for being an advocate when people need it most, and for just being a good dude.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
You
He's-
guys are good dudes too.
Thanks. We appreciate
Yeah.
that. We appreciate it. We'll pay you just for saying that. If you would like to connect with Justin, just call him. Give the man a call. I'm going to give you his phone number. Oh, I hope it's okay. I'm giving your phone number. 754-254-2605. That's the right number, yeah? 754-254-2605. And again, if you'd like an intro to Justin, email us with the subject claim closers. I think that'll be cool, and we'll make an introduction directly to Justin.
Yes, and to work with our amazing teams, whether it's real estate, mortgage, Home Dudes Florida, Paver Dudes Florida, reach out as well. We already gave it, but lovewhereyoulive.fl.com.
Yeah, well, listen, because you got to love where you live, and we're in FL.com. Yeah. So please share this episode. Listen, text it to somebody right now because, again, people need to know not just public adjusters, claims adjusters, Justin, right? People need to know this man. Text it to somebody who would appreciate his insights and his integrity. And while you're doing that, maybe just leave us a 5-star review, please. That would be nice. We would love that. And subscribe. It helps way more than you guys know.
Yes. And we just want to also say, thanks for now.
Yeah,
It's awesome
thanks.
seeing you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time on the
Yeah.
Digital Mirrors Podcast.
Yes. Bye for now. Thanks, Justin. You're awesome.
You guys too.
Yeah. Thank you. This was very
Amazing.
cool.
Squall!